Hi guys, welcome back to the Magics of Life channel. Lately I started receiving a lot of questions related to the matrix, how does this thing works, what we calculate in, and I decided to record this video in order to answer most common questions. So guys, a most popular question is how you calculating this based only on the day of birth and building entire matrix reading around the date of birth. As you know, it's so-called basic matrix, for which we using only your day of birth, month of birth, and year. Okay, so and for example, you was born same day with other person. Does it mean you will have a same destiny? And how does matrix explaining this? Matrix explaining this pretty well, guys, here, because energies in matrix, they are binary, so-called plus, so-called minus, sometimes it's zero. Like energy in your matrix, according to your choices you was making your entire life, it might be in minus, it might vibrate in plus, or it might vibrate in a zero. Be in this transition point when it's still not minus, when it's still not plus, but already not a minus, for you to understand, according to your choices. And we have such energies, more than 15 energies. Just imagine, on each 15 energies you're making choices your entire life. So of course you're gonna end up having different destinies, showing a bit different talents, because sometimes we choosing our profession based only on our planetary mission. Some of you have free will and they choosing according to the money line. They choosing their profession because they may be money obsessed or money motivated. Some of you choosing your profession based on your visit cards. That means mirroring what other people saying you good at from their point of view, and this you will be choosing. Some of you asking angels, connecting to angels, and they are sending you their signs according how they see it's better for you to get their support, which profession is better for you to choose. That's why we ending up having two people who was born on the same exact day, but according choices they made during their life, they ended up with different outcome. Entire matrix saying it's based on karmic knowledge, on knowledge and understanding karmic connections, okay, of cause and effect, for you to understand this better. So this way matrix explains this. You won't be having just similar same destiny. No, each case very individual. And I am thinking about searching maybe even two celebrities who was born on same day and same date. I mean, like years, months, and they, for you to prepare video to make it clear and show you with the help with an example of matrix, how based on our choices we ending up in different directions. Okay guys, so I hope I answered this question, most popular about basic matrix calculated. Another next question, what will I know if I order this reading? What will I know? You will get a full description of your energies. First of all, your visit card energy, how society views you. Another energy you should maintain in plus to stay protected by your guardian angel, to establish a better connection with your guardian angels. which tests and choices you should pass successfully. Another thing you will be getting, karmic tale. One of your past life readings which affecting you the most among from the other past lives. You will be getting your most common karmic mistakes related to your karmic tale. Another thing, you will be getting reading of your money line and your love line. Your love line will explain relationship, your patterns in relationship, your behaviors, and which partners you're attracting. And money line will explain you based on which energies you attracting money, then based on which energies you expanding your cash flow, and based on which energies you're making savings or generating passive income. Because money channel, it consists of 3 chains, okay? And passive income chain, it connected to your love line, because some part of money might come through people we love or people who love us, so they are sharing the energy, resources and money with us. So that's why money line and love line in your matrix, they are connected. Okay guys, what else you will get? You will get your soul mission. What your soul signed a contract and promised to accomplish for yourself in this incarnation. Most likely you failed to do this in past incarnations. Another, what your soul promised for your mother, father, family, entire clan, promised to do for them and for society. That social mission, which should be accomplished by 60 years old. And the last one mission, planetary mission. Through fulfilling this mission, through following this mission, you creating a state in which you are living. You creating politicians, you creating climate, you created some sort of disasters, storms and everything, just simply by vibrating on pluses or minuses of this energy. I'm still working on collective karma video, preparing for you, because it requires a lot of calculations on collective karma and a lot of explanations as well, because to explain people who never dealt with these terms, with this knowledge, it's a bit challenging, and for me as well. To explain you how these things are working and explain it in your language, not in my language, which I operate in with my teachers. Okay, so it's a bit challenging. That's why it's still in process, but I hope I will make it. Guys, here we go. So you will get knowledge of all these energies as well. You will have your chakra chart. You will know at which chakra, which energy you have in. If you have same energies in your matrix, most likely when you vibrating in minus of these energies, it will affect your energetical body and physical body as well, and there you have tendency to develop different diseases. So you will see risk, organs in risk, your body parts in risk, when energies going in minus in your main matrix. This energy is going in minus, and I am explaining how each energy manifests itself in plus and how each energy manifests itself in minus. So you got in detailed list, of pluses and minuses according to each energy with explanations. Another thing you will be getting in a basic reading, it's yearly forecast on energies. It's a very brief forecast, just major events in your life, like marriage, kids born, divorce might happen, or periods of risk when you shouldn't risk your life too much. when you should pay special care and attention to your health. I will mark all these years. It's just very brief explanation, because this tab, it's like till 80 years, you know, for your almost for your entire life. All this energy is calculated in your yearly forecast, calculated and explained with major points like high probability for marriage, high probability for meeting your soulmate, high probability to start business, high probability to move abroad. So you will be able to plan your moves, steps, you know, for many years. You will see which year is suitable for what. I am making as well yearly predictions based on your matrix, as I did for myself, and I realized that for the next 2 years I am under impact of very interesting matrix energy, according to which I should pay attention to the real estate. And if I want to improve my living conditions, I should do this and that in this particular year. So I took myself as a part-time job to be a real estate agent and help people to connect with the properties they're dreaming about. And I'm finding this really exciting, because not every real estate agent able to build your vastu map, to give you recommendations whether to buy this apartment or better to buy another apartment in this building, how better to decorate apartment, which corrections you should make moving into this apartment for your happy life there. Make real estate tarot spreads or matrix prediction calculation of the best date to make a deal, to seal a deal, to get your real estate, you know, to buy your real estate. So this everything I can provide these services, so I gladly agreed to help guys with this. As you know, I have special relationship with Turkey. I just love this country and I have a lot of friends there. So I agreed to help to sell real estate in this country. I went to school. I learned a lot about real estate, a lot of earthly but very interesting things there. And I am carrying on with my mission, and let's check within few years where it's gonna bring me. Okay, we're here, I'm here, you're here, so in few years we will see the outcome of my experiment. Okay, so guys, moving forward, I explained your basic matrix and what you will be getting. That yearly forecast, chakral tab of all your chakras and energies on it. This entire explanation, profession suggested, and the answer to 4 of your questions. From the point of view of matrix, I'm not using tarot to answer your questions in this reading, only matrix energies to explain you. And you will find questions which you can petition for this matrix reading at my WordPress blog. I am explaining there in details with which questions matrix is working and with which questions matrix doesn't work, okay, for you to understand this thing. Okay, so here's basic matrix. There is advanced matrix. We add in calculations into this. We add in your name, we add in your surname, we add in name, surname of your mother, we add in name, surname of your father, and that's gonna be advanced matrix. And I recommend this matrix, to order this matrix to those parents who come into me asking about their kids and their talents and how to interact with them, especially to parents of twins. When you deal, and then I'm telling, well, you can order basic matrix, but better to order advanced in your case. So Here we go. If you want to know advanced matrix, there I am describing your ancestral programs, very soon, how to pass all the exams, how to develop all the talents based on this program. I didn't share yet any example, I think, of advanced matrix reading. Maybe I will be sharing using some celebrities example for you to understand better what does advanced matrix giving you extra, let's say. But many more information coming through advanced matrix. Because there we're reading energies already not located at different points, but in chains, as we read at low line, at karmic tail and money line, but we start reading all your energies in chains, like 3-4 in a row, energies forming one particular program. And this I will be explaining a little bit when I will be talking about collective karma and what had happened to the plane here. The plane crashed in September. I talked already in one of my videos how I felt this vibe and why happened, so why so many young people died in this really horrible accident. So guys, this is advanced matrix and it costs $200. And there is another one matrix which, if you order all three together, you know, this Russian dolls called Matryoshka, there is advanced matrix. It's called a resource matrix. A resource matrix, not for all people. Majority of you don't need this resource matrix, but there are people of so-called helping professions like psychologists, life coaches, tarot readers, psychics, and so on, who work in interacting with large groups of people, spiritual teachers, trainers, so on. For such people, I would recommend to order a resource matrix reading. From this resource matrix reading, you will know which energies you mastered in your past lives. Which energies is your expertise. For example, I don't have energy number 10 in my original matrix I claimed for this incarnation. But based on my resource matrix, I mastered this energy, so-called good luck energy. I mastered it. I'm the best in it. I know how to live in the flow. I know how to channel and interpret different sides of signs of fate. I am a master in it because I mastered this energy in my previous incarnations, and I did notice that a lot of my clients, they have a problematic energy number 10. They come into me with problems. They have this energy in their matrices. I don't have. But in my resource matrix, I have this energy and I mastered to pull it, you know, to accomplish all the exams and get highest grades on this energy. And another energy, so-called peacemaker, globalist energy, traveler energy, energy number 21. I mastered it as well. So that's my expertise. That's why I'm running this YouTube channel in English. I'm transmitting knowledge. I want this knowledge to be accessible to many people from different countries, from across all the globe. I want as many people as possible to learn this useful information and start applying this information in their lives and start getting results and changing their lives to the better. Okay, So I am sharing. It doesn't matter good or bad my English is, how is my accent, but I am trying to communicate to many people across the globe. Because I have this energy, I mastered this energy, and it couldn't be other way for me. So here we go. Two energies I am an expert from my previous lives. They most often repeated most often in my resource matrix, and as well as some other energies I will be maybe explaining with my own example. I don't know how much interesting it will be to watch, but I can show you my own resource matrix and explain energies in it. What I earned from my previous lives, okay? And recently I had a wonderful girl. I conduct a reading for her interesting request. She asked which past lives, which prominent past lives she had, I mean, and how many. That was a really beautiful reading. I loved it so much. Maybe I will make quicker cards on this topic as well if I see some support, of course. And most prominent doesn't mean that you become an expert in this energy. No, you might be most prominent as whole. Yeah, and we realized, because one of her past lives was connected to Sparta, and this entire group, very interesting revelations were there. So guys, if you really want to know what you was expert in, what you mastered in your previous lifetime, and what you will be doing good in this incarnation, then you should definitely order resource matrix. For example, those of you who doesn't want to order basic matrix and then resource matrix, you want just to go straight forward only for resource matrix you're interested in it. Of course, price will be higher than $100 because it requires more calculations. All calculations based on your basic matrix, so I should calculate it first. And after I calculated this, I should calculate your resource matrix. And the same with your surname matrix, advanced matrix. And I really recommend this consultation, this advanced matrix scene, to those girls who are willing to change their surname, who are getting married and willing to change their surname. So we can analyze with you girls, sit and analyze what is better for you, to stick to your original surname or change it to your husband's, because I have many examples of people taking really heavy karma from their partner's side, or people improving their karma in a very significant way just through changing surname. For example, one of my clients, I calculated for her, she got married 9 years ago, and once she got married and took surname of her husband, she gave up smoking, she gave up her bad habits, like she started leading more conscious life. She got herself interested in spirituality, and she was shocked to the point. And when we calculated this advanced matrix for her with her original surname and her husband's surname, we realized that taking her husband's surname, she took to her matrix the program of higher spiritual mission. And that's what's so wonderful, I'm telling you. And another girl, she took same surname, and she as well, she took a program of fertility problems from her husband's side. So they were struggling for 20 years to have kids, and they split it. and at age of 45 she's getting married second time to another person. She is taking another surname, and success, she's having a baby, as this fertility problem never existed. So this I recommend for those of you who are getting married and want to know how this change in the passport, change of surname in the passport, gonna affect you. Or maybe those of you who want to take some nickname or surname or writer's name, something, we can calculate and see how it gonna affect your energies and your programs, which programs you will be claiming for yourself. So using matrix, we can, as well as in astrology, we can choose the best suitable dates to start something. But I like it more than astrology, actually, because astrology removing really a lot of dates to start something. It removing lot of good dates. I mean, like, you ask an astrologer and you will be lucky if you will get 1 or 2 dates in a year to start something. And it makes life much more difficult, you know, when you tie yourself to this date. Matrix operated on totally different principles. So we choosing based on state of your energies, as in plus, as in minus currently, and using this energy focus, we see into to which outcomes the date you're choosing for your program or your project gonna affect this entire thing. Okay, so if you already run a project and you interested how it gonna affect you, or I'm making consultations as well. Some people coming to work in corporation, a company in some particular dates, they register and sign in a contract, and later on they having maybe difficulties to find another job place, or to quit, they having problems, or they having problems with promotions there. We can calculate your compatibility with this company and karmic tasks you need to fulfill to succeed at this company, to make your career successful. We're calculating this. So I'm giving you explaining you your karmic tasks at this particular working place and this corporation based on date of your agreement when you was accepted, you know, when you was accepted and signed papers to work for them. This also matrix allows to do compatibility between partners and how your relationship gonna work as well. We are watching same as compatibility in astrology, guys. So a lot of exciting questions, a lot of wonderful questions matrix can answer, and in my case I got all the answers I was seeking for thanks to the matrix, because astrologers I was going from one to another, they never give me a clear answer. They never show me cause and affect connection, which is matrix showing. So I'm finding this a wonderful tool which helps you to explain karmic connections. And astrology, they everything relating to planets, to improving your planets through some how they practice is puja or something like this. You follow Ekadashi, you doing a lot of things, you wearing some particular clothes of colors on some particular days, and since majority of you will have Mars damage, Sun damage, Jupiter damage, you need to stick to this Ekadashi and begging gratitude from planets your entire life. You need to starve on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, almost all week. You need to do this Ekadashi to to ask blessings from this planet or other planet, at least as how it's working in Vedic astrology, or you need to wake up early, go sleep early, a lot of different things. I'm not telling you that this is not working or this is not important. Of course, to stick to healthy lifestyle is very important. It's a part of first ethical principle, which says don't kill, and don't kill yourself first of all. But guys, to my mentality, it's really difficult to follow this blindly. Some people might be following and getting results as well. I just know that matrix working for me better than astrology, and I believe that there are people as well out there who sick and tired of astrology as well, and they want to try something new. Maybe this will work for them. For some people, they using all the different ways to improve their lives, and that's okay with this. You choosing what is the best for you. You should choose what's the best for you, without like judging others. Because yeah, in my case, astrology never worked. Never ever. I got Vedic, I got Eastern astrology, all the crap around. It never worked for me. Any prediction, what they predicted for me gonna happen this or that year, surprisingly never come true. And when I was coming back to them and asking, look, you predicted, one of astrologers, I could ask this question for really, because he's my friend, and I asked him, look, it's never come true for me what you predicted. He said, okay, Kate, you paradox girl, I'm powerless here already, because he built so many synastries and everything and correlations, and never was able to explain how this happened in this year when it doesn't supposed to be happening in my life. So I believe in matrix, I believe in karmic seeds. As my teacher, I remember a training I attended in Kiev a year ago by Michael Roach, and it was conducted on Mercury in retrograde, guys. If you go to astrologers, they wouldn't recommend you to start anything on Mercury retrograde. They wouldn't recommend you to start any project, and especially a project which related to traveling. I mean, because I needed to take a train from here to Kiev, and this everything. I was a bit, like worrying, better to say worrying. I was worrying a bit, because how this entire Mercury retrograde gonna affect my trip. I might be late for train, I might be late for training, I might to misunderstood something, I might not find building. And I asked my teachers, matrix and everything about this. I asked them question, look, it's Mercury retrograde, and I have worries that this everything will go wrong. And they said, whatever Mercury is out there, retrograde or not retrograde, Kate, if you have enough of karmic seeds to connect with your spiritual teacher, you will connect with him or her just smoothly, without any bumpy roads and anything. So if you want everything to go out just fine for you, make sure you plant enough of karmic seeds and connecting other people. So I dedicated some of my time connecting other people, and dedicated this everything in order to have nice trip to the Kiev, and everything worked out just perfect for me, as it wasn't Mercury retrograde. But as Virgo, I am highly affected. Sometimes computer went crazy, sometimes phone went crazy, sometimes I'm mixing things, mixing documents, forgetting something. As it happens, shit happens. As Virgo, I'm heavily affected by Mercury retrograde. But back then, it was a miracle for me. So whatever Jupiter, Saturn, Sun, Mars, whatsoever shit you have in your natal chart, If you have karmic seeds for something good happen in your life, it will happen. And the same if you have all good planets, because at astropsychology, where I'm studying now, one woman wrote that I have same planets and almost same time as Bill Gates. Why I am not living like him? So guys, you understand this. I hope, because majority of planets located almost same. Okay, we can dig deep into these differences trying to justify, but simply she doesn't have enough of karmic seeds for something like this to happen in her life. And there is much more simpler than we will be going now into 1-2 degrees between planets and different little slight differences they have in their natal charts with Bill Gates. But whom you wanna fool, guys? So why she is Bill Gates and not successful as him and didn't invent, if she's having same planets and everything? The answer is here. And some people have a millionaire aspect. And by the way, in Matrix, it could also be shown millionaire aspect. And I'm consulted few people with such aspect, but unfortunately they're not using these energies. And when you explain in them that you should trust universe and its guidance, you have this aspect, you will be abundant monetizing your talent. No, they prefer to go somewhere in opposite direction. I have very talented painter client. He's very talented painter. He's drawing just amazing paintings, but he is working as this truck driver and driving trucks between Ukraine and Poland, Ukraine and France, and at his free time he's drawing. His drawings he didn't study anywhere. Because when you have talent, you just freaking have it. You don't need to study that much. I mean, it comes easy. Of course, if you will study, you will be best of the best. I am not telling you that if you have talent, gift for something, you shouldn't study. No, but if you study, you will be even better. Without studying, he can compete with other painters and everything. Instead of investing his entire effort and time in developing in this direction, he is still believing that he is not able to earn with his talent, that no one needs paintings but everyone needs goods delivered by truck. And just really he started to believe a little bit, just a little bit, when we had the lockdown, and he started to sell his paintings at Etsy, and people were buying. Could you imagine? People were buying, and he was sort of, okay, look, I never thought, and it helped me to survive, you know, through this period. I never thought that people will be buying, and I said, focus more on this, but it's, you know, it's up to people. Whatever you believe is totally your experience. As I got a comment, I wasn't able to find it because many comments to reply. It went to folder which needs approval because it contained a link for something. So I approved this comment, but I wasn't able to find this comment later on to give a proper reply. There was go sharing link and telling that, look, this girl says that only Jesus our salvation and can help us, and she is speaking bad of other religions, of tarot readers and so on. And she says that I will be going and complaining at her. And my first question to this girl who commented, why do you want to go and complain on her? It's her belief. She is truly believing in this. We have this freedom nowadays in this century to express whatever we believe in. People who believe same, they will join her. As far as you not went out and start killing people who believe in differently or throwing stones in them, well, I'm fine with your opinion, let it be. I just have different vision for this lifetime, not sharing your values, let's say, or your vision. But as far as you not killing, as far as you not call other people to do something harmful to other people who believe differently, you just trying to prove your point why you believe this and that and why your belief is the best. Okay, keep going. I have no problem with this. I'm simply won't be watching maybe this, and that's it. But to complain, why? And always this why a question reflecting your inner problem with this situation, your karmic something, okay? So you should answer yourself honestly why it touches me that deep that I want to go and complain this person. Why it touches me. You should sit with yourself and answer honestly why I want to do this. And there will be something karmic. I bet there will be. But by answering such simple questions, go explore, you know, like, I don't like arguing. At my channel, it's my vision. Those people who like my vision, my energies, I am open to discuss with you guys in the comments. I'm always happy to share my experience with you, to listen to yours experience, or to listen how you're trying to apply since I am sharing here in your lives which results you got, and I'm always open for this. But I don't like fights that, you know, that my religion is the best or my vision is the best of the best. No, I'm sharing like matrix is working for me much better than astrology. And karma is working for me much better than other things. For some other people, they assure that law of attraction and manifestation is working for them the best. Will I go fight with them? Don't think so. That's their life, that's their experience. And fighting with them about my opinion won't bring me more followers or won't help other people, or, you know, how it's gonna help me going there and fighting with them? No way. And previous video I made on financial karma of your finances, and some of you came here with the comments like, those who not liking, subscribing to your video, please stay safe. Guys, you definitely understood things I'm explaining in this video in a very wrong way. I'm not telling that those people who are not liking me and not subscribing, that they will be cursed or something. I'm just explaining how with our very smallest actions, daily actions, because each of us watching YouTube daily, you watching tons of videos daily at YouTube, and how with these simplest actions, by not appreciating energy of other people, creators, I'm speaking not only about myself, I'm speaking about all the other readers, not only readers, just simply creators. You did watch video and you greedy even for like. You greedy, okay, you might not like, but you spent some time watching this, so there was something for you. You even greedy to write simple thank you in the comments. You so greedy to, you know, to give, and then you come in and complain, because majority of people, like 50,000 views one creator have, and only 1,000 people liked his video, and only 300 left a comment, and the rest from these 50,000, they just watched and passed by as it's nothing, okay? And later on, they are coming to consultation, they might even write emails, please make a reading for me, I don't have money to pay you. And you're not asking yourself why you don't have money to pay me, because you such brainless contribute, let's say, consumer of these things. You watch something, you didn't like something, you went next, but people spend their time, energy, resources to share this information with you, and you just like it's nothing. And this is about simple habit of being grateful. You should raise it on simple actions you take in every day. Like I mentioned this, not only YouTube I mentioned just because it's digital space and a lot of areas nowadays digitalized. Okay, so be polite here, be polite there. You took someone energy, and and you went and you creating yourself of karma. And you might even write, I helping a lot of people really hard much, but if you're not grateful, these people and universe won't be grateful for you helping them. That's a paradox, right? And the main question here, not in helping many people and as much as possible people. Question here, with which motivation you're doing this. And to grow, to form right motivation, you should start with gratitude. To make something good to other people and get results, let's say, get good karma, you should do this from the point of abundance. When you're free, not greedy, when you're free to share something, when you want to share something, when sharing something making you happy, not because some Lord said in some holy book that you must share 10%. If you will be treating this like that, it's not gonna benefit you, it's not gonna work for you, because success, 18% of success is your motivation. And you might even, it's a paradox, you might even do something bad for other person, but do it with innocent motivation. Again, motivation gonna decide what you will get at the end of the day. Yeah, you might by ignorance or by something, you might do something bad to other person, but here, motivation. But of course, if you mean to harm other person, humiliate other person, of course you will get at the end of the day, you will get such karmic payback, of course. But if you did something like with the best intention, you didn't mean it, and you really disappointed to see reaction of the person, and you went upset that unwillingly you did so. You was thinking you was doing this better, but better not always. Not always what is better for you, better in eyes of other people. It's like dealing with real estate. Again, I want to explain you. I watched one apartment, which from point of view of realtor is better for this person, like you have better views there, you will be paying less of communal expenses, you will have just few steps to the train, you have all the shops around. But in eyes of person who viewed this apartment, his or her priorities were very different. They needed a large table there to work, and this apartment didn't have this and didn't have place for this. They wanted a large bed and it was small. So what in your eyes is better for the person might not be better at all. So please understand these connections. Okay guys, I think it's enough about matrix, karma, finances and this everything. Hopefully I answered all your questions, which questions we can answer with matrix, what matrix is. why it will be different for people who was born on same day, and so on so on. If you have some extra questions, please let me know in the comments. If we have enough questions petition here, I will make other video, guys. And stay safe, healthy, happy, and thinking. Okay, bye bye, guys.